We're off and racing. Okay, so here's my little presentation on how to get the most out of Google Business and Facebook and how to use them to your advantage during the COVID-19 crisis. Just go through a bit of an about us, who I am, how I work, a bit about Google Business, how to set up a listing, and then also get some basics for a Facebook page, a couple of tips and tricks for COVID, a couple of resources, and then we'll just go to a couple of questions. So there's a quick about us, if you didn't already know. Based in Orange, been in operation since 2014. My focus is on regional businesses, focus on one-to-one customer support, mainly deal with website design, social media, but definitely more of a marketing background as well. So that's a bit about me. Straight in. So Google Business. So the real reason for why you should set up a Google business listing is to get your business found on Google. If people type into search, to Google search, or somebody type into Google Maps, you want your business to come up, you want the name to come up, you want the hours to be right, the address to right, and the contact details. Another really key feature is actually if people leave you reviews, you can actually then have the ability to respond to those reviews. If you don't control your business listing, you won't be able to do any of those things. So it's also really good if people, for search engine optimization, and the other beauty of it is it's free. So if you haven't already got one set up, this is a quick little how-to of how to set up a Google business listing. This is if you're creating a new business. If you've got an existing business that you're looking to claim ownership of the listing, I'll run you through the quick steps. So first process is just to go to google.com/business. Or you just Google business, easiest way. You come here and then, sorry, I'll go back here. And then you click manage in the top right-hand corner, sorry, in the way. So just this manage now. And then you need to either create an account, it's free, takes a couple of minutes, like a Gmail account. It doesn't have to be used to send or receive emails. It's just a business related email. It's quite easy to do. If you're a donor or you have a Gmail account, recommend doing it. It takes you a few minutes. Okay, the next is to type in your business name and then click create a business with this name. For this one, I've created just a mock business called Condo Coffee House. So just type it in, confirm the name of the business, click next. Choose a category that fits in best. Now, not every business category is listed, but you just pick one that's most relevant. So in this case, just a coffee shop. You can always add a few more later on. Now, add a location for people to come and visit. So this is more for retail or shops that we actually want people to come and visit you in person. Really great to actually say, yep, this is our actual location. For people, say, such as myself, where I work from home or you don't want people to know exactly where you are, you can click no if you like. That way you won't turn up on Google Maps. And then you simply just add the address. So in this case, I made up 1 Bathurst Street, put the suburb, postcode. Then it'll actually also bring up other ones that could be relevant to say, hey, is this actually your listing? We've already got a listing. This could be yours. If it is, select it, take it over, make it easier. Or none of these, and then create a new one. Other one as well, do you serve customers outside this location? Now, not so relevant for, say, your local coffee shops or something like that, but for example, a tradesman, an electrician, somebody like that who, say, services Condobolin, but also Lake, also Parks, you can put them in as well. So ideally, if somebody's, say, searching for that service or searching for that product, Google will say, okay, this business does service your area as well. Might turn up in the search results. Another one as well, just to simply add best phone number for the business. A website, if you've got one, can go here. Otherwise, click I don't need a website. Everyone should have a website though, but if you don't, just click I don't need one. I do not recommend clicking this one down here. This is a Google generated basic website and it's just not good. So just generally, just keep those information here nice and simple. And that's it, click finish. Only one last step to do is you actually will get a postcode from Google. You need to verify the account. This is just a good way that Google have come up with whereby it stops anybody from just creating any business anywhere. So you need to be able to say that this business is at this address and that the post can get to them. Put a simple contact name, to manager or to whoever the business owner is, click mail. You'll then, in about 2 weeks, sometimes sooner or a bit slow at the moment, get a little postcard for free, open it up, put in the PIN, and then the listing is then verified. Okay, so that's the kind of whole just setting up and managing a business listing. The next bit is really what you really want to do with it. So if you've got a Google business listing already, this is what the screen looks like. Down the side, you've got home, posts, info, insights. There's a few things here. Some of them are not really relevant, but I'll just point you in the right direction of what you can really do and get the most out of. So at this time, with everything going on with COVID, I recommend creating a post and telling everybody what's going on at the moment. Google are really indexing this one and putting it really high, so if people are looking up your business, this post will actually show up quite soon on your actual listing. So, and all that steps was just to go create post, and then type in the actual status of what's going on. We're still open. If anyone wants to learn more, link them to a website or call for more information, you can put a phone number. Publish that, and then on your actual Google listing here, this is, so somebody's searching for a future build, this is a builder in orange. The first post coming up here is one that I did probably a few days ago. It came up pretty much instantly. Hi everyone, we'll let everyone know this is what changes were made. Any problems, give us a call, just to keep everybody informed of what's going on. As you can see, we're also controlling a lot of other information as well. You can see the reviews, we can respond to them. We're controlling the opening hours as well. So especially at the moment, if you need to change your hours as well because of COVID, anything like that, you can edit them yourself. Same time, if your business moves, you actually can easily update your address, say, oh, we've moved, this is our new address, or our phones have changed. Having that business listing just makes it easier just to keep your customers informed of what's going on. Other one as well, quite an important one, probably not so much for some of the local business, but if people leave you a nice review, or even worst case, somebody leaves you a bad review, you actually then have the option to reply if you like. So there's just some reviews. You can quickly click reply, and that reply will actually show up in Google. Another one as well, and this is probably something that a lot of people don't take too important of, is making sure the information is up to date. Simple things like opening hours, closing hours, putting in your key areas of what you really do. Really important just to make sure they're up to date. It'll just really help out for your customers, but also for search. You can add a couple of photos, you can do it of your team, you can do it of products, you can put photos. Any content you can do will be indexed and shown on Google. Okay, so that really is Google Business. It's free, doesn't take too long, it's easy to go, and it's really a no-brainer to get set up on. The next thing I was going to go through quickly is just Facebook. I'm assuming that everybody's got a Facebook page. It's free, easy to set up. If you need any help setting it up, just let me know. Again, key thing that a lot of people forget is to go through just your actual page, go down to the About Us, and make sure all the sections are correct. If your hours happen to be affected by COVID as well, make sure that they're changed. Just make sure all the contact details, links to a website, anything like that, just make sure they're consistent. What's on Google, what's on your website, what's on Facebook. Make sure that they all sync up. Now, this is a one that a lot of businesses don't know about, and it's there's quite a few different page templates that Facebook offer to page owners. So by default, a few years ago, it used to just be these standard options. You didn't really get too many options around. So it comes up as standard, but I'd recommend going through and seeing which one is more relevant to you to change. So there's quite a few different ones listed. There's like services, there's like shopping, there's like a music one. But just go through the different ones that are there. So to get to that step, is to go to settings, and then just coming down here on the side and going to templates and tabs. So the templates, you just click on templates and you scroll through and you can easily change it. You can also then turn on tabs that are not relevant. You might see them from time to time, but if you don't have a shop, you can turn it off. If you don't want to do offers, you can turn that off. Really customizable, just makes things a bit easier. So if you do offer a service, or if you do offer, say, products for sale, you can actually, if you change, this is under a service template, you can easily add in a service. The name, the price, bit of a description, duration, any photos. It doesn't cost anything. It's just a good way of putting out to say, this is what I can do. Same with shop as well. Some people put hundreds of products on here, other people only put a handful. But if you've got a few products that you want to move, you want to ship, it's a good way of putting it out there as well. You can easily just set up a shop. You don't need to worry about anything about payments or anything like that. You can just simply click on shop, set up, agree to a term or condition, message to buy, or link off to your website if you've got one. Otherwise, just message to buy. Simply add in some photos, add in a video, name, price, description, post it. And that will then show up within your shop on your actual Facebook page. So I'm trying to think of a good relevant example here for, say, Vicky might be at the newsagent. If you've got anything from, say, Easter, or anything for, say, like a Christmas event, or any of those kind of products that are kind of one-offs, or you've got a few to sell, it could be a good way just to market to show, this is what we've got, this is what we've got in stock. Send us a message. This is how you buy the product. Another one as well, if you're on Instagram, a lot of people, it's really a fast and upcoming social media platform. It's a really good idea to link both your business Instagram page and your actual Facebook page. Only need the login and password, and then you can actually respond to comments and messages in the one spot. So you don't have to flip between devices or anything like that. It's easy to do and just makes it nice and simple. So if you've got an Instagram account, good to sync it up. Also, if you do that, you can post directly from Instagram to Facebook, just to simplify things. Another one as well is auto responses. This is, for example, if, say, you're away for a holiday, or you're getting messages all the hours of the night, or if you're not always on, but you want to keep people informed of what's happening. The easiest thing to do is actually just go down to messaging here. And then you can actually go into auto responses here. There's quite a few options you can pick from, but you can actually put up straight away messages. So if somebody just messages you, you can write straight away saying, thanks, we're away, we can't respond right now, or we can even just say, look, this Facebook page is not regularly monitored. If you've got a question, here's our phone number, give us a call. Just something to keep your customers informed of what's happening. Another one, everybody seems to be doing a Facebook story at the moment. Most people do it straight from their phones, but for businesses, easiest way to just add one is just to go to your page, click on this little blue button here, untick the news feed, and then add in a photo. That will then show up as your Facebook page story. Okay. Pinning posts to the top. Now, it's probably during this time of COVID, you want to put your key message at the top of the page to show, this is what we're doing, we're still in business, things are still operating, here's a photo. If you want people to see that first when they go to your page, all you simply do is go to the post, click on this little 3 buttons here, click pin to the top of the page. That will stay there until you change it. And then to unpin it, you simply click it again, unpin. Simple as that. So, dealing with the COVID crisis, just a couple of tips I put together. Main one is to just let people know. Are you still trading? Are you still open? Get in touch, create signs, keep your social channels and website up to date as well. And be ready to pivot, be ready to change. If things go worse, who knows? You might have to make changes at the end. You might have to 2-meter steps or something like that. So be able to be flexible to change just in case. Also recommending to get a bit more social. Post more often, communicate more, remind your customers you're still open, just to stay top of mind. And another one, probably not so relevant for retail, but more say small businesses, to actually just pick up the phone and let everyone know what's happening. Supply chain's not impacted, you're still shipping, you're doing different options. Offer a home delivery service if you can. And make sure people know that it's a contactless system. You'll text when you're arriving or call in advance. Just to keep those customers and keep those orders coming. You might not be making as much money as you used to, but just to keep the customers aware of your service. Using an e-commerce or online shop is a good way just to also sell a lot of products as well. And also video production is probably, there's a lot of people at the moment who haven't got too much time, or they've got a bit more time on their hands. Like probably if you've got some younger staff members or people who are really good with their phones, even any phone these days can take really good videos. It doesn't cost anything. A little bit of video, put it onto YouTube, doesn't cost much, put it onto social media, just let everyone know this is what we're up to. Here's a couple of resources. I'll give you a copy of all of these if you like at the end. So First one is really good video conferencing. The star of everything that's going on at the moment is Zoom, this platform here. It's really great. Creating really good videos, sorry, not videos, creating good images. I recommend Canva. It's free. You can size it to, you know, whatever you want on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram. It's done all the hard work for you. It's a really good way of just creating good content without having to pay for a graphic designer. Another one as well is email campaigns. If you're looking to bulk email out a lot of people, you know, you've got 100 customers or you've got 100 people you want to keep in touch with, MailChimp is a really good way of organizing all those emails and sending it out rather than just basic through Outlook. Another one as well, a background remover. If you've got a few products, if you don't like the background, it doesn't look great. There's this program called Photo Scissors, which is really great at just cutting out the backgrounds on images. And in terms of a video editor, I've started actually going back to using the basic video editor on Windows 10. They've made a few improvements and it's pretty good out of the box. So a couple of little tools just to easy get you going. A couple of extra information and resources. There's a business hub that Facebook will put out, is pretty good. Government business websites, and there's also Buy from the Bush. I'm not sure if you guys know about that, but it's a bit of a thing that started before Christmas to really promote people who are suffering from the drought. Really good way of getting your products sold as well. So check that one out. And if you've got a lot of free time on your hands and you want to learn a bit more about digital things, Google give away the courses for absolutely nothing. And they do some really good courses to really get your head around a lot of what I'm talking about, but a lot of other things as well. So grow.google. And also, I believe TAFE New South Wales are offering up quite a few free short courses as well. A lot of digital courses, a lot of educational ones as well. So check out those ones. And I think we're at the end of our little presentation. So any questions or I went too fast, let me know. Let me just unmute. Everyone can hear me?
Yep.
Great.
Yep. I don't think I've got anything specific, but.
Any questions, Vicky, or any?
Should we be paying, should we be paying for ads and things on Facebook?
Good question. My dear wife Chloe did mention people might ask for that, but it really depends on, I don't generally recommend Facebook advertising too often. It really depends on what you're looking to do.
But yeah, I never put a price on things, and I thought if you don't put a price in, just showing that you have the things, same with Instagram, then that's not classed as, but then I'm not able to boost my posts.
Right. I'd probably, in your sense, I think you're, from me looking at your page, if you like, I can.
On Facebook or
on Facebook. Let me just have a quick look. I don't think your page is set up right from.
That'd be right.
So what you need to do for that would be to change it slightly, just as I mentioned before about changing the template. See how down the side here, you've only got a couple of little options.
Yeah.
If you go into the settings and then templates and change it to be a shop, you'd actually then have that option to put a few things within your shop itself.
Yeah, see, Newspower, I think, has set this up because they're like one of their things, and he's done, I mean, I put that Newspower Easter thing, we get those banners and things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I need to go into the side there and change that, yeah. It'd
just be a small little thing. And that way you can then add things to your shop if you've got a few books or if you've got a few things like that. I'll just walk you through the process. In terms of, say, doing boosted posts and things like that, you certainly can do a lot of campaigns. It really is what you're looking to achieve out of it as well. If you're looking for direct sales, you're looking for more customers.
Yes, yeah.
And so
we'd like direct sales, but yep.
So all you do is on the actual page, once you're logged in, starting in this area here, is to go to settings.
Yep.
Scroll down to templates and tabs. And then edit the template. So there's quite a few, there's services, shopping, business. Even if you change it to be a business one, it just gives you a few more options and you're able to show, actually, I don't think the business one will give you the option for a shop, but this one, here we go, shopping definitely would. Here we go. Buttons, and it gives you a little shop. So this way, rather than you having to set up a whole website or putting a price or handing credit
Yeah.
cards and things like that, you can put the product that you've got, take a quick photo with your phone, put it on there to say, we've got this product in stock, we've got one of them. If you want to buy it, you can just send a direct message to you.
Yep.
And then
Yep.
that just creates a conversation, chat on the phone, this is how you pay.
Yeah. Because people already do look on there, and we're probably doing more on Instagram actually, that they tend to, I suppose because it's more just about the image. But yeah, I did look too also at trying to see about Shopify and all that sort of stuff, but I don't know, it all seems too complicated for me.
Sure. I say at this time, it's good just to save your budget and work with what you know and what people are using.
Yeah.
So if you've got a good audience on Facebook and Instagram, I'd
Yeah.
put the shop. I'd probably also link up your Instagram with your Facebook
Yep.
page as well, and
Yep.
just get a few things on there as well, and let people know. Just have a quick look. Let people know what your current service is in terms of delivering newspapers.
Yeah,
and
that's what I thought. I need to do that, and I need to go and do the on the Google thing, create the post about the coronavirus, that we're still open, that we're offering the free delivery and all that sort of stuff. I need to put on there because I've already got a Google thing on there. Did you look
Okay.
at that? Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Oh, if you update that and update your post, well, there you go. You've got the instructions on how to do it now. So any
That's
troubles,
right.
though, just give me a call, of course. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be good.
I do have one question. What's your thoughts on paid Google advertising?
Hey, Google advertising. I really enjoy paid Google advertising. I find better than Facebook advertising.
Yeah.
Reason being is people go on Facebook to catch up with their friends and kind of socialize. But if somebody is physically typing something into Google, they're looking for what you've got. So in terms of, say, getting a good Google campaign going, it takes a little bit, and then you need a good website behind you. You need a little bit of money in terms of to set a budget, and then really know who your customer is or who that ideal customer is. So in terms of, setting the right location, setting the right keyword, sending them to the right page on your website as well. There's 1,000 things that go into it, but it can really work. So I know it does work with quite a few different businesses. So I'm thinking maybe for yourself.
And what kind of budgets would you consider? Because I've gone from there was some free Google employee that wanted to do a thing, and he was trying to tell me I should be paying, I think it was $1,000 a month minimum or something. So, it was quite extreme. So I was like, I don't know, I feel like there's a range. And then when you put it in, like when you actually do a Google ad, it's kind of got like what it recommends. And yeah, I just wasn't sure sort of what
I really look at I think it can work, but I always recommend to all clients, start really small and make sure it works first before you're investing $1,000. I have a lot of clients who do invest more than that because they get the return on the investment. They get the orders, they get the customers. It can work in that sense. But if you've got it's good for regional areas as well. You can really drill down to just people, condo, Forbes, parks, lake. You can just target those 4 areas and say, if somebody is looking for a business service or a bookkeeping service or something like that under those keywords, then yeah, it would be worth it. But at the same time, it is a cost. It is an ongoing cost as well. So have a good think about what you're looking to get out of it and how much were you willing to pay to get that new customer as well.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. Any other questions? I can always help with other tech issues as well, but
no, just I need a new computer.
A new computer? Okay. I recommend Dell computers over anything. So
do you? Yeah.
Definitely. For just simple fact of customer support. So
Well, see, my thing for work here is that we have Tower Point of Sale, and that if I buy them through them, they set it up for me with my point of sale and with everything else on it. So I don't know. And they have HP.
Okay, they're all still pretty good. Most new computers are all pretty good. So, but just make sure they're flexible and good to work with. So.
Yeah, that's the trouble. Everybody wants $1 now.
That's it. All right. Well, let me know how you go, Vicky, with the page and Instagram if you need any help. But I'm always here. So.
Yeah, and you'll we'll be able to get a copy of the points that you had, will we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll put it in just a simple. I'll send you a link to the presentation.
Yeah.
And feel free to share it with, you know, friends and family, anybody else in business or anything like that. If you notice, Google them to say, hey, are you open? You really should.
Yeah.
It takes
I've got to
pride.
change. Yeah, I'm just about to try and edit my opening hours because I'm shutting at 5 now. So that's something I knew I had to do and I just hadn't done it. So now you've reminded me.
Okay, good stuff. Alrighty, guys. Well,
All right. Thanks
how was the presentation? Was it okay? I've never done it before, so
No, it was really good.
good. Okay,
Just pity we didn't have more people.
that's all right. We'll send a copy to some people. So, alrighty, Emily. Thanks for organising it and getting the word out. And yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Steve, and say hi to Chloe.
Will do. Alrighty. Catch you later, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. See you, Emily.
Bye.